All right, let's communicate.
Hello guys, what's happening in Uganda right now? I don't know if you have come across clips of Ugandans in diaspora, those Ugandans who are in the UK, Ugandans who are in America, Ugandans who are in Canada. They are protesting and saying Museveni must go. Let's watch these ones.
Look at these barking dogs. They're barking from Canada, they're barking from Toronto, they're barking that they need change. They need change. Imagine you're barking from far and you expect the results. These barking dogs, you are the reason as to why Uganda we shall never have change. Please, if you want change, come and vote. Don't wait for the results, then you start barking on the street trying to demonstrate. How is it going to help? How is your demonstration going to help if you never voted? Just wasting our time, wasting our data. Guys, please don't waste our time. We still have a lot of things to do. School fees is coming close. A lot of things are just running in our minds. If you go on the street demonstrating that you are trying to show that the solidarity, oh my God, I want change, we want change, we want change. What really happened for you to come and vote? What really happened? That is bullshit. Anyway, guys, Pride Africa family, we love you so much, so much. Thank you so much for supporting Pride Africa. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for the likes and the comments. We really appreciate. The business continues. If you're there, you suspect your sweetheart is unfaithful to you, please join Pride Africa live show. We can help you. We can test your sweetheart. If he or she is unfaithful to you, oh my God, you'll appreciate us later if you try testing your beloved one. Remember, this service is not for free. It requires airtime, it requires data, it requires a lot for us to test your beloved one. One thing you need to do is to give us the details of your beloved one. And again, that is the name and the number of your sweetheart. Then we call your sweetheart to test if he or she is faithful to you. And remember, this service is not for free. It's not for free. It's 10,000 Uganda shilling each call. If you have more than 2 sweethearts, that is 15,000. If you have less than 2 sweethearts, that is 10,000 Uganda shilling. Please, and remember, we do it public, like we do it on the live stream, or we do it private. Private, we call, then we send for the audio. So please do it before you get HIV. Please do it before you get unwanted children. Those are the bastard kids. Oh my God, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for loving Pride Africa. Remember to like, follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pride Africa TV.
In the name of aid. But what is that aid to Uganda? It's arms, ammunition, tear gas. That is the 1 billion to Uganda for you. Shame on the Prime Minister. We don't have no public service delivery in Uganda. When I talk about public delivery in Uganda, I mean roads, I mean schools, I mean hospitals. The first family, the brutal dictator's family, they come to St. Thomas, for medical tourism. Shame on the dictator. 31 years he cannot build a hospital in Uganda. While Ugandans cannot afford a £1 paracetamol in Uganda. Those who are lucky, when you go to the hospitals in Uganda, the doctors will tell you, you need to buy surgical gloves first. That is Uganda. There is no medication in the so-called hospitals in Uganda. Shame on the Prime Minister. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
I repeat again, a dictator in Venezuela is the same dictator in Uganda. Why Maduro is a dictator and Museveni is not a dictator? 41 years of brutality in Uganda under Museveni, and he's still not a dictator. That is the Prime Minister of the UK. Shame on you. They are full of greed. They are looting our mineral resources. They are robbing our oil. They are stealing our environment. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
I don't have no more words to describe a dictator. But for Keir Starmer, Maduro of Venezuela is a dictator.
Correct.
Museveni of Uganda is not a dictator. After 41 years in power, Ugandans went to the polls, I'm telling you. You are all on social media. Uganda is a blackout. We don't have no internet in Uganda. We don't have no electricity in Uganda. We don't have no running water in Uganda. And the Keir Starmer is quiet, has no more business. Shame on the UK. People power. Our power. NUP. Everywhere. We will never allow Museveni to rule us. The 86th brutal dictator is leading those Ugandans who can't see the future to the graveyard. But for us who see the future is Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Bobi Wine as our president. Bobi Wine oye! Bobi Wine oye! Mama Babi oye! Sumi oye! Uganda oye! Thank you.
Uganda, we were at the streets for two reasons: sending a protest message that those election results are wrong and Museveni shouldn't have been announced winner because he reached. Also, we wanted the Electoral Commission, we wanted the Canadian government, UN and other parties, those who say they have power. We also wanted God to say something, that His Excellency Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert is the legitimate president of Uganda, whom we have voted, we have fought for, we have supported for long, since 2021. He would have been already president in 2021. Again, election is reached. Now, for those who are saying, wait, I have waited, I didn't go back home, because home is not safe for me and many of us. Now, it means I'm waiting more. The question, I'm waiting until when? So with that protest, we announced a hunger strike. A hunger strike. And in this hunger strike, we said, we are not eating, we are not drinking, and we are not playing sex. Yes. So when your message about setting purity boundaries has set us to demand for our victory, going away from sex. So I am sorry, I don't have kind words for the dictator, and this is our message that we put on the flyer. Let it be seen, because this is our own friend. I mean, this is the voice of us. Let it be on camera that we even went peacefully to the church to send a message. When they look for you, I know that God is there to protect us. Ebigambo ebyo mbirabye, mbisome. Read those words as I conclude, because 1 minute is over.
Elections have been free and fair. Museveni has massive people of Uganda
Thank you very much. And that is how what you should be so.
Well, certainly these are Ugandans right in Pretoria, South Africa, making a very clear statement, not recognizing President-elect Yoweri Museveni, who have seen the Electoral Commission declaring him as a winner. But let's hear now from Richard Kamya, who is, of course, the coordinator of NUP. So, Richard, your message was very clear to this diplomatic mission. What are you conveying to the diplomats from Uganda?
So we have converged here this morning purposely to make our statement very, very, very clear against the regime. This house belongs to us. This is the Uganda mission and this is our house. We have converged here this morning to make it very clear to the regime that we don't recognize the results pronounced by Byabakama in the recent concluded elections back in Uganda. There is enough evidence all over the country. There is enough evidence all over the internet for the election being rigged. We have the military, okay, running away with ballot boxes. We have the military ticking ballot boxes. We have a whole polling area in the western region where electoral officers were ticking the bottom of that ballot box. When you look at that ballot paper, the bottom guy there is Museveni, and they were all ticking for the same guy. Our deputy president in Uganda, at his home, we have 12 people shot dead, purposely because they were suspected of being supporters of the opposition. We have evidence from the northern region where our deputy president is already locked up. We don't even know where she is. We have hundreds of our colleagues shot, seated in hospitals. Many have disappeared. We have 740 colleagues who were arrested, not even arresting, kidnapped before the election. You know, an election is not supposed to be free and fair on election day, right? It should happen before, during, and after. Hours from the word go, when campaigns were launched, we had the military covering our leader. We had our president being blocked on main roads. If you go through our trail, you realize that every time Bobi Wine is shown on screens, he's on a dusty road. What was the cause of that? Because we had the military stopping him on all the main roads because the military is already partisan. What statement are we making here in South Africa? We have made it very clear here that we don't recognize Museveni's regime. We don't recognize the current government. Yeah. We don't recognize all the other members of parliament that have been nominated. That have.
Welcome back. Now, this is so thoughtful of them. It is so thoughtful of those Ugandans in diaspora because it is showing us that Ugandans, even those who are not inside Uganda, they know what is going on in their country. You know, a lot of people, when they go abroad, they tend to forget their country. But these who are going to the street in America, who have gone to the street in diaspora, they know exactly what is going on in their country. And because they are outside their country, they know how their country is being portrayed from outside. They know how their country economy is. They have seen their country with another country and they have put them together and they are seeing, you know what, Museveni must go. Okay? Because once, if you are inside a village, for example, you will not know if there is other villages that have electricity. You won't know if there is other villages that have they'll have good roads. Okay? You'll be thinking your village is the best because it have taps. But there's villages somewhere that has a lot of water, you know? So you need to move out first and look at your village and ask yourself, is it worth it? You need to move out and look at your house and see, is this house worth it? Because you cannot know how your house looks when you are just inside 24 hours. You will know what is inside, but you cannot know what other people see when they look at your house. And that is Uganda. The Ugandans in diaspora, what they are doing has confirmed to me that Uganda is in a lot of crisis. Because I've not come across the clips that they are saying, you know, Museveni has won and we salute that. No, all of them are like, Museveni must go. And some of them are calling even DJT, Donald Trump, to come and intervene. Now, one thing I don't like us Africans calling for these leaders from Western countries to come intervene in our matters. How are you sure that this guy have our own interest? How are you sure that DJT or Donald Trump has your interest on his heart? How do you know the Chinese or Russian presidents, they love us? If they colonized us, what makes you think that they will save us? And this goes to Nigeria. If you are colonized by these white guys, why are you so sure that they will come and help you remove a leader that you don't like? The diamonds of Uganda, the irons of Uganda, they are being extracted out there by the white people. So I don't like this issue of us calling white people come and help us fight this, come and help us do this. No, I don't like that. We need to solve our own situation inwards. What is the work of the African Union? What is the work of AU? If we cannot solve our own issues by our own community, what is the work of East African Community? What is the work of SADC? What is the work of 54 states seeing one country killing people, seeing one country praising dictatorship, and they're just there? We're going to call Donald Trump and come and help us. That's weird, at least. It's weird. But what I'll say, I'm just happy they are taking actions to protest. But I'm not happy the fact that they are calling out Donald Trump to come and help. Because Donald Trump is one of the problems of our African countries. USA is one of the problems of our African countries. France is one of the biggest problems of our African countries. White supremacists, white systems are the problem of our own African countries. So for us calling this to come and help us, it's a little bit awkward. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. But the fact that the Ugandans in diaspora, they are seeing what is happening in Uganda from outside, it makes me see that there is a problem. Because they know best. They know best what is happening. Okay? They know best what is happening because they are the one who are sending money back home. They are the one who are, you know, they are doing a lot of things to the people back home. So they know what is happening. And I don't know if your choice is again Museveni must go or you are standing with him. I don't know. Tell me in the comment section what you think. But Ugandans in diaspora, they have come out in large numbers. They are calling for Museveni arrest. They are calling for intervention from Western international structures. You know, it is bad. In Swahili, we say nimbaya. So Uganda is in a split. I'm yet to come across videos of people who are supporting the re-election, you know. And we'll talk about that because I've come across few and we're going to talk about that. Tell me what you think on the comment section. Until next episode, peace out.